Alright, what's up MTV? Welcome to my crib. I've been living in this thing for about a year now. Yeah, it's a Dodge branded 2004 Sprinter, 2500 medium short. And yeah, it's also known as Dot, the dot.matrix.sprinter. So yeah, this is my home. Starting down here, I've got some my extra shoe storage below my floor. And then, yeah, open up this door. You can see I've got my my sunscreens here. They're the custom fitted for all the windows in the van. So they're like the exact right size. Like the entire van can be blocked off during the daytime, and it brings the temperature down from being a roasting oven in it. Yeah, I've got here in the middle of my seat. So this is where my fridge lives. It's a chest style fridge, nice and easy to get at while I'm driving, and it holds lots of good stuff. Yeah, this is a fun feature of this van is that you can yeah, we can move it on into the van. See, this is where all the magic happens. We've got a couple of storage spaces on the back of the seats, all my juggling clubs, just for easy access so that I can juggle whenever I want. This is more flow art stuff right here. Got them hanging there. That's where I keep my keys and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been spending the last year running around and going to different fire and flow festivals, going to Burning Man, going to music festivals, all that stuff. This has been perfect for rolling right up and just camping, ready to spend the entire weekend. Don't need to set up a tent or anything like that. Yeah, so this is like my kitchen area. I've got a Coleman camp stove and a little TV tray table, and you can see behind it I've got a 5-gallon fresh and a 5-gallon gray tank hidden under this sink right here. It's a pretty basic little sink that I can get fresh water out of whenever I need to, and store my dirty dishes. The pump switch is back here, and yeah, just yeah, able to prep food and store things here. I've got a 12-volt fan that plugs right into like a cigarette lighter. That's really great for keeping airflow when it gets hot, because there's I don't always have access to shore power for air conditioning, so it's nice to be able to keep ventilation. Likewise, I've got my fantastic fan here. That's an amazing piece of equipment, and I think everybody needs to have ventilation in their van. Keeps things from getting too humid, and also keeps, like I said, airflow going, which is critical for those hot summer months. But yeah, so I've got my trusty, sitting on my trusty bucket here. I use it for storage most of the time, but you get this question often that says, you know, like, how do you use the bathroom? And the answer is Starbucks most of the time, but the bucket is like kind of in case of emergencies, and I've got my meditation cushion that sits on top of that. So we've got some more storage here in the Sterilite container, and next to it is my my trash can. And behind that, I've got my electrical system. I got a battery isolator to charge while I am driving. Got an inverter right here, allows me to plug in and use my 120 volt AC appliances off the golf cart batteries. I've got 2 Deca golf cart batteries wired in series. So that's a 12 volt system. You take 2 6 volts and you put them in series, you get 12 volts. Yeah, including, so for the rest of the electrical system, right, I've got some lights up here where my storage lives. I've got my, my books, and this is all like video stuff. You see my hats and various, here's like some sunscreen, right? Got my dimmer switch, some overhead lighting. It's real, yeah. And then moving over here to my wardrobe, it's nothing too special, but it's you know, some milk crates where I keep all my clothes. Got a boom box that I can plug into the inverter when I want to make some music happen. It's a Bluetooth tape adapter inside there too. It's makes a lot of noise, and it's a pretty nice little setup. Little extra cooler back here that I try and keep my alcohol separate from the front of the van. I don't want to make any pretensions about being you know, open containers and stuff like that. So I try and take good risks. Yeah, I'm gonna leave those on for right now. Yeah, moving over around here, I've got my wardrobe hanging up. Just all of the hanging clothes, stuff that I don't want to keep folded up. And over here is my bed, which is a little. You can see it's a little. I didn't make it. You have to forgive me. So I wasn't expecting visitors today. Yeah, and so the bed is currently it's a mattress that's folded into thirds right now. That's a memory foam mattress that's folded into thirds. And how I turn it into sleeping mode is I unhook the thing here, and all I do is I just pull it out like this, and you can see I've got my under the bed storage here. All I have to do to get at it is I can lift up, and I can get under. There's a bunch of stuff under there, a lot of Burning Man costumes, that sort of thing. And under here, I've got my first aid kit and some IT supplies, since that's what I've been doing for money for this better part of this last year. There's just cables and all that crap in there. So, right, so pull out the slider, and then when I'm ready to sleep, all I do is pull the mattress out, and the bed falls down just like that. Super easy. You can see in the back there, I've got an air conditioner unit. It's not enough to run on my batteries, but if I'm parked somewhere, I can run an extension cord out, and I can enjoy air conditioning on the shore power, which is really nice, taking a nap in the south in the hot heat in the van, and just being able to like enjoy myself. But yeah, so that's the let's see here. Is there anything I'm missing up front? Yeah. Let's go check out the garage. You can see I've got that false back wall back there. And when we come out, and we open up back here, this is where you can kind of see all the things that I don't need necessarily accessible from the inside of the van. So yeah, so this is the back of the van. A lot of people refer to this as the garage. I think that's a fine word for it. So yeah, I've got let's see here. Here's my case for all my juggling supplies. I have some tools back here. Folding bike. This is actually an original Dayhan that I picked up in Omaha, Nebraska. The dude had bought it and kept it under a bed in his RV for 20 years and rode it for like 12 miles. So let's see here. That's the back side of the air conditioner, and got the shelving unit here. I've got, you know, just plenty of fuel. Some of it is for spitting fire, some of it is for running the propane. I use the propane runs both the stove and the buddy heater. So when it gets hot, or pardon me, when it gets cold, the buddy heater is essential. Has kept me from freezing my butt off on some very, very cold nights. Yeah, more tools and extra parts, a lot of electrical parts just in case I need to work on something. I haven't really had to, so, you know, all this like wire has been mostly useless for me, but yeah, mostly camping supplies in case I need to leave the van. Got another skateboard, because the van, I like to have different ways to get around once I'm parked. You know, I don't necessarily, if I just need to go a mile or so, it doesn't make sense to move the entire van, especially if I've got a good spot and I'm in a place where parking is not as easy to find, like Los Angeles or Chicago or something like that. So having options like the skateboard or the bike make a huge difference in being able to get around the way that I want to. Yeah, so I've got this hook back here. that I can keep some bulkier items that I don't necessarily need all the time. Mostly just jackets and also clearly a hula hoop. I can't get enough of that, but yeah. So that's all the high points of the build. Yeah, thanks for coming along with me. This van is for sale. I am. It's been a really great year, but I'm taking all my lessons learned and I'm doing another build. And stay tuned for that. dot.matrix.sprinter with dots on Instagram. You can check me out. And yeah, you'll be able to see the next iteration of the van. Yeah, thanks so much, and peace out, YouTube.